Hey everyone, this is Heather with the MEP Goddesses. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, and I thought today's Friday, might as well get a new video up. If you did not see, the MEP Goddesses were at AU this year in Nashville. Whoop whoop. We had so much fun meeting everyone and going around and checking out the different booths in the expo hall and seeing the sights to see and handing out stickers. It was a complete blast, and Abra and I just loved it. So since then, we have been busy, with kind of like what happens after AU, talking after we talk to everyone. So that is my reasoning for not having a video sooner. But anyway, the video I want to talk about today, or the feature I want to talk about today, is actually from our Accelerate toolbar. It's this color elements. As with all of our Naviate products, we get a little information when we hover over the element or the feature, sorry. And if we want more information, we just hit F1. I already have it pulled up. And this kind of talks about everything that this feature will do. It's a really cool button. It does a lot of things, but what I'm going to show in particular today has more to do with a workflow that I personally had to deal with at my last job. We would always, as we were going through QC and checking before we sent everything over to or back to the company that we were working with, that we were doing the BIM for, we would QC. And part of QC was, there was just like so many things that we QC'd, and sloped pipe was one of it. So that's what I'm going to go over today, how you can use color elements to quickly view and fix your sloped pipe. So let's get started. So I've got this floor plan up. It's just showing kind of, piping right now, plumbing. If I go to color elements, I get this floating toolbar is what this is called, because you can see I can click over here and still design and draft and do whatever I want to do while this is open. So I could put this on my other screen and I can use it when needed and just continue on with my workflow. But I'm going to leave it here for now. So if I pick my category, I'm going to look at pipe, and then I come up here and I'm going to select slope. You'll see right away we have many different slopes. If I zoom out, you can see they're all color coded dependent upon the slope that they have. So right there, that's a pretty useful tool because it's showing you via color, what you have, right? Oh, value, that's those, yeah. So you can see red, no value. Cool. Well, those are vertical pipes. They shouldn't have one anyway, right? They should be either 0 or no value. So from here, a cool thing is you can dial in. Let's just pick one of these. So I'm going to deselect. You can see they all went back to their normal color. And I'm going to pick this weird one right here. Now, if I toggle on this show elements and properties, you can see right now we have nothing selected, right? So I'm going to come over here and say show elements, and immediately you see, boom, I have one element. So if I zoom out, there it is. Okay, so it's a vertical. That's a weird slope for a vertical piece of pipe. So I could just come in here and fix it, right? But very quickly, I was able to not only see all the different slopes I had, but I could dial into one in particular that I needed to fix. How we did this previously is we used Dynamo to write a script that we would then pull into a schedule. And had I thought about it previously, I would have had that prepared and ready. But basically, this Dynamo script that it took us a while to figure out because we were all new to Dynamo. We pull into this schedule, and then when we were trying to drill in and find the slopes that didn't meet our criteria, right, that weren't like 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, or 12 over 12, if it didn't meet one of those, it was really hard to dial in and find it the way that we could within Revit. So this right here is super fast and super simple in comparison. Like if you know what I'm talking about, if you've done it before, you know what I mean. Like if you're in a schedule and you're like, whoa, and you see that there's like a T that's incorrect or something, right? And you click on that and you say, show me basically in the model. And you have to like filter through all these different views or different parts of the model. And sometimes it shows you and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it'll tell you it doesn't have a clear shot or clear image or clear location for it. And it can be kind of frustrating and cumbersome. But this is so much easier. So let's look at another one. This 12 and 5/8. How many do we have? 2. Oh, and I can already see them right here. So there's, 2 pieces now. 2 pipes that have this slope, and we found it very quickly. So it's really cool how this can be used. And if this is something, let's say that you wanted to use down the road over and over for your QC checks, you can save this, call it pipe slope QC. And when you get into color elements, you can just filter to your saved setting and it'll just pop right up. You can also toggle this on to keep the colors when you exit. So if you got to get in here and like make some big changes, it's going to show you all these colors when you exit, right? And then you can get back in and toggle it off, obviously. But I thought this was a really cool tool, especially for QCing slope on pipe, but it honestly, it can be used for so much more. This is just one of the workflows that I wish I had this tool for back in the day. So anyway, thank you all for subscribing to our channel. We love each and every subscriber, and we'd love to see that number soar. We're really trying to get the word out on, faster workflows, really cool tools that help get you there. And we're trying to get everyone to, model like a goddess, right? So, thank you for tuning in on this Friday. And if there's something that maybe you want to see us go over, drop us a line and let us know. All right. Thanks. Have a great day.